Let's see. This game does have a water heater that can be used to kill germs. Yep. Though, in this case, I will not be... I don't need to do that. I have a better idea. Okay. So we had something interesting up here. Iron. Mainly it's the rust. Because we can get a hell of a lot of cool bits fairly quickly this way. Okay. Is that eggshell? Yeah. Oh, eggshell. I don't know. Okay, do we have any ugly criers? We do. Good at operating, mole hands, twinkle toes, and an ugly crier. Oh boy, this is perfect. Admittedly, the pip eggs or the muck roots would be kind of nice. But we're gonna grab this character. Alright. Let's see. We need another real gross... we need another thing of grossness. Oh, you know what? But I could straight up put like a space heater right here for the time being. We'll just do that. I can just turn it off pretty quickly. Oh, that was quick. Having two really solid researchers on my team helps a lot. Come on, you can do better than egg salad lasagna. That actually sounds really good. I've had salmon pizza. Also good. Tuna smoothie. If we didn't already have ham smoothie, I'd say sure. See, is there a benefit to giving a dupe their own room instead of having 3 to 4 per room? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, this is getting too cold down here. We need the space heater. Fortunately, we need this last bit of wire. And everybody's like, alright, well, gonna go work on other things instead. And it's like, you shits. Okay, not exactly gross, but we're gonna call this one the kale pizza. Also have had kale pizza, and I love pineapple pizza. Chocolate covered sardines. Okay, let's just go with chocolate sardines. Ooh, never mind changing it. Lutefisk custard. It's like chocolate sardines, but so much worse. Okay. Oh right. Let's see. Did we get the? We don't have fridges yet. We should get to work on fridges. That's the fridge. So I'm just going to keep this space heater on just long enough to keep the... How much is the... What's the power requirement on a space heater? 120. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll leave that running until it gets warm enough for my food. Speaking of, we might want to get some more farm tiles. And probably a microbe musher. According to TV tropes, fridges are a power waste. Better to store food in a sterile environment. CO2 to prevent spoilage. That's... I mean, it's like such a minor power waste that it seems irrelevant. Okay, I finally get warm enough. I do also have blossom seeds. But it requires light. That's something I'll probably put elsewhere. Mealwort's good enough for now. Or mealwood. Okay. These poor people are gonna be so sick. No, we don't have the, we're not done with the science yet. Let's see. Oh, we could use another bedroom. I canceled that. We're gonna make a couple more bedrooms here. Preemptively, because I know we're gonna end up with more people. And so getting them down sooner than later is a good idea. Okay, next order of business. Let's see, do we go back to 3 highs for a little while? Go back to 3 high for a little bit. Because I'm probably going to be putting much of my mass industry down here. Maybe? Or even, like, sticking it out in some of these much colder environments. I'm pretty sure the amount of dupes per room doesn't matter. Oh. Still waiting on that fridge. Because, yeah, all it said for bedroom... Oh. See, that's the thing. Wait, it says single bed versus single comfy bed. Yeah, so the reason why I make all these special rooms is because eventually I want these to be, like, full bedrooms. Only matters if dupe snores. So even... Yeah. So for now it's just barracks. Yeah, see, I'm trying to allocate all of my space early so I don't have to, like, rip it up and make something new. Let's see. Just to improve tinkering. It means at least 1 single bed. Yeah, but eventually they're going to want private rooms. At least that's my assumption, that they're going to need private bedrooms. Let's see. So far, so good. We might actually want to get another lavatory, too. Let's see. Fancy bedrooms require... Oh, yeah, it does require 4 height. Yeah, so I guess really what this means is tear this whole thing up. That was a waste of time. Let's see. Yeah, I guess in the future, all bases will just be 4 tiles high. I guess I could kind of rip a lot of this stuff up at some point. Yeah, it did say 4 high. I had missed that. So I don't know what I'm going to use that for. We'll probably just move it up there. I'm going to move that down then. Still waiting on the rest, but yeah, we could totally fit a microbe musher in here for the record. Wait, insufficient water? Oh, right, water, plumbing. What are we even... We are researching... No, we're not. There's a water bottler pump thing that you can get. No, never mind. It's this one. The liquid bottler. It's a new mod item. Lets you just... lets you just grab stuff. Let's see. I guess in that case, I'll just rip these two up. Because, yeah, eventually I'm going to want to just put a liquid bottler in. So they don't have to go into this room at all. I mean, they're going to have to currently. Okay, so we needed power. We just got something new. Oh, right, we just got the fridge. So in that case, we can get a fridge. And we want to do furniture, mess table. Probably don't need more than that. I'm not even sure how many dudes will even hang out and eat. Let's see. And furniture. Okay, so what do I need specifically for a Great Hall? 32 tiles. And it requires 1 rec building and 1 Decker item. We should have the Decker item, I just have to go research it. Because, yeah, we want hanging pots. We could also do ice sculptures. Okay, so for now, that'll be the Great Hall-ish. Sucks that everything's super cold in there. Feel bad. And I know there's, like, warm clothing that you can get for your dupes, I think? Right? Textile production. Go for that. I'd like to get comfy beds, but it's going to take some time before we can actually get there. Let's see, how's your heat doing? Opposite problem this time around. Since I put myself in an ice biome, it's freaking cold everywhere. Which is good, because that means I've got a lot more room to maneuver, but... also a bit of a problem. Let's see. I guess in retrospect, I could... We're just going to insulate the farm. Because that should help the heat issues. At least for now. And what happened in the last map? It got too hot. I might have been able to figure it out, but like... It was gonna be tough, and I lacked the immediate skills to get a proper setup. So I was just like, all right, you know what, whatever. And start it over. Now let's cancel this for now. This will warm up. We need this space heater to warm this section of the base anyway, because it's pretty cold. Part of it is this here. We might want to consider laddering up to this point. And just dropping some more insulated tiles. Okay, so what do we got? I don't see a single ugly crier, so we're grabbing the care package. Okay. Got that. Is this... So we have a mess hall. We don't have a great hall yet, but that'll be fine. We'll need a massage clinic and a couple other things. Question, does a massage clinic count? No, it does not. I mean, it significantly improves stress reduction. I know there's the nature reserve in the park that I could go for. Rec room, no. Stable, no. Greenhouse, no. Power plant, no. Hospital, no. I'm curious if you get a bonus if you have both a washroom and a latrine, or if it's only one or the other. Let's cancel that. How warm is that? It's doing alright. So what's so great about the ugly crier? Nothing. There's nothing actually useful about it. I'm just picking ugly crier because it amuses me. Let's see. Airflow tile. Okay, so we're doing fine on power. We don't need most of this stuff. My oxygen generation is kind of bad. Part of it is we really do gotta... What I'll probably do is make like a larger basin here. Actually, infinite water? What? Oh! You mean the ugly crier. You're using insulated tiles, but what are you using? Oh. Mostly I've just been using sandstone. Let's see, but no, I don't have abyssalite yet. I do have a fair bit of granite. I've mostly been using, sandstone. But no, that's a good point. I haven't looked at materials yet. This is part of the reason why, like, starting over and then trying again is actually so important for me. Because I actually have the leeway to start learning that stuff. So there's the abyssalite. I could actually get out there. Well, do we want to... Let's see. Probably dig some more of this stuff out. Yeah, I'm still learning the temperature stuff. Yeah, I am too. It is very much like new territory for me. Enjoyable, and I'm learning a lot, but it's also one of those where it's like, good God, trying to Okay, so we do have the textile loom. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any cloth, so we're going to have to hold off on that for a little while. Let's see, we have sanitation. We have distillation. Improved plumbing would be kind of useful, especially for, like, liquid tuning, but I think later date. Or scrubber, desalinator, we haven't even found salts. Refinement might not be a bad idea. Conveyors could be fun. Hydrogen wouldn't be a terrible idea. Petroleum, oil, natural gas. Because it could do ranching, but hard to work with. The temperature is the biggest killer in the game ever since they nerfed germs. Plants get too hot and won't grow, and everyone starves. Yeah, that's why it stopped, because my plants were about to all overheat, and I was like, well, I might be able to make this work. But I wasn't betting on it. Let's go for... We want radiant pipes. I mean, it'd be fun to get to transit tubes. Oh, can be run through floor and a wall and floor tile. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, cool. So we have the manual airlock. I'm gonna put that one there. And I'm gonna put another one up here. We're gonna want to do some exploring. I'd like to get into the rust biome. Let's see, do we have refinement? We have the water sieve. Can I flip it? I can. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so plumbing, we just want to run a water pipe there. It's going to take a while before this thing is even ready to run, but I'd like to have it ready if and when we get there. Let's see, tubes need to be plastic. Okay. So the other bit of refinement we want to work on is carbon dioxide. Do we not have the carbon dioxide management? Let's see, that's liquids, gases. No, it's there. Where's the carbon skimmer, then? It's probably under refinement. Or, no, it's under oxygen. What am I doing? Okay, so the other thing is we should probably just dig out this entire area. Okay, we've got a big section of ice there. That's probably going to melt sooner than later. Let's see. Just popped in and heard you talking about temperature and had flashbacks to the Great Famine of 2018. May the Titans Tower forgive. Beast Boy was the first to die. Big fan of your YouTube channel. This is my first stream. Well, welcome. Yeah, I chucked myself into an ice biome with the intent, let's see. We should probably deconstruct this thing. Oh, shoot. Got batteries? Probably keep that going. So we're probably... For starters, we're probably going to want to get another battery. For secondaries, it looks like we... Yeah, we're probably going to... I'm just going to get me another hamster wheel for a bit. How's the circuit status? It's doing fine. But it looks like we're going to need some more people if I want to... we're going to need one more bike for the time being. At least until I can get a better power setup. But yeah, I checked myself into an ice biome because I figured temp management might be a little bit easier here. At least for now. Eventually I'd like to try some of the other biomes once I know how to cool things properly, or they've just added more features that allow for it. Let's see. Do standard thermal mechanics function here? Does hot air rise and cold air sink? Nope. I think that's actually one of the only, like, physicsy mechanics that they don't have in this game, which is kind of odd. But as far as I know, you straight up, heat does not rise. It just radiates. Let's see, do I have mods with the infinity building? I do. It's probably a little hacksy, but like I figured I'd add it, if only because like if we paint ourselves into a corner like that last run, this way I can just go infinite mode and not care, as opposed to you know, trying to play this semi-normally. It's just gonna put me in a bad potentially into a bad location eventually, and then I'll just be like, well, that was fun, now we're done, try again. This way, if I do run into problems, I can just be like, alright, psych, time to just like super beast mode this and not have to worry about anything. I don't know about rising, but heat will flow towards colder areas. Good to know. So how's my temperature looking? It's okay around the science and the space heater. Pretty cool otherwise, which is good. What I'll probably want to do is lock much of my like habitable zone off in its own section and try and keep it green. And then mostly try and keep my industry section very cold. Let's see, do we have any cool skills on anybody? Everybody? Astronomy. Let's take a look at Flaming Hot Oatmeal here. What are your skills? Research, or science, 16. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, Wildemar Kid, for the 100 bits. How are you doing? Oh, hats. We should have hats. Hats for everybody. I feel like having a hat on should just provide a morale bonus. Okay, so we can put one briar seed in there. And that should turn this from a mess hall into a great hall. Hopefully. Make searching for a cold biome for your power systems easy. Yeah, still working on that. Currently I'm just rolling hamster wheels. What I'll probably do is just, like, dig a tunnel into this and stick all my batteries in this area. Or at some point we just start cheating really flagrantly and we're like, eh, whatever. Okay, so refinement. Let's see, one of the other things we want to do. Kiln, clay to ceramic. I haven't seen the need for that yet. So, rust oxidizer. I think this thing needs to be in a room of its own. I think. Oh. I tore up the stinking... Ah. I keep forgetting there's pipes in those walls. It'd be really nice if you could actually, for the deconstruct, if you could actually just set it so, instead of deconstructing one specific thing, you can deconstruct everything but. Because it'd be nice if you could do everything but liquid pipes and power wires. I guess I should probably just leave it on buildings. Oh. Did we hit oil? Or, no, that's liquid CO2. Ooh, fun. Okay, let's see. Choose a blueprint. Drink some water. Okay. So, we don't have any criers. We could get some muck root. How's my food doing? My food's doing fine, so let's just pick up some more copper ore. Let's see, are you piping your filtration directly into your water supply? Yes. However, I'm not even filtering things yet. But this is okay. I have a plan. Okay, so we want to put a manual airlock there. And probably a manual airlock here. I don't necessarily know what's going to be in this room, but I'm just going to put it in here. See, why all criers this run? Because why not? It is my forever goal to just have weird, dumb builds because I can. Okay, so we actually really gotta hustle on the oxygen generation. This is getting bad. I guess for now, best thing is just get another oxygen diffuser. Found a cool steam vent and thought, my savior, I will now have free oxygen. While my dupes were dying. I don't really have a whole lot of issues. Well, no, I guess you do need a constant supply of water, otherwise you do run out of oxygen. For me, I found the cool steam vent. I'm like, hey, it has cool in the name. Maybe it'll cool down my base. The answer is no. Yeah, I gotta find some clothing related stuff here, so my people don't freeze. Yeah, we might want to move the water sieve out as well, but then again, I guess that's not... Oh. Toilets make twice as much water as they use. Huh. Do they? That's interesting. I'd make a gassy man run. We could do that. We could do the Fartlands as a weird gimmick run. Okay, so now that we've got that, deconstruct this. 5 kilograms and 11 kilograms. That's interesting. I'll have to work on that, but then again, I'll eventually start using this stuff up. Anyway. The clean water the sieve gives out is still filled with germs. Best to toss it into a liquid reservoir surrounded by chlorine to kill the germs. That's what I'm working on. Let's see. So oxygen. We want to have a rust oxidizer. Let's see. We do gaslands. Bean names? Ooh. That might not be a bad idea. Check the germ overlay. Pretty fine. I think we've got let's see. Let's just do storage bin. I think I've got some polluted soil in one of those. I'll just build one of those in there. But yeah, this place ain't too grody yet, which is good. Let's see, power. You know what? I'm going to deconstruct these power wires. We want to start diversifying a little bit of this. Let's see. What do you know to keep the rust away from the metal? I have a mod that actually makes it so that's not an issue for me. Also, I'm gonna pretty much burn all of my rust pretty quickly. Which is fine. Might have to make a gas pump in here. Because there is CO2 in it. Because, yeah, what I'm going to have to do is have a gas pump. Probably. Because this thing doesn't output, any gas. I want to do ventilation gas filter. That's probably best. Okay, so we want to do gas pipe in there, gas pipe here. That's the chlorine. And this is the oxygen. Eventually, I'd like to have a bigger oxygen setup. But this will do for the time being. Okay, and we're gonna need power to this one as well. Yeah, this place sucks. We definitely need to get my people some better clothes. We just don't have the cotton for it. At least this will solve some of our oxygen issues, at least for time. Okay, so we want to get the chlorine out of here. And, oh, we need salt. I'm going to disable both of these for a bit. Because there's, like, nothing in here. Okay, what do I prefer doing for oxygen? Hydrolysis seems to work pretty well. At least, as far as past experiences have gone. So, can I look for salt? I mean, I can look for salt. The question is, am I going to find it? Mineral, right? Is that sand? What does salt count as? Lead, oxygen, plastic. Oh. Salt gas. Huh. Okay, salt is a solid. It's a consumable ore. Okay. That's coal. That's rust. That's oxalite. Oxalite, more coal. Leechstone. More coal. Ooh. We might have to go looking for this. Because, yeah, I was hoping we'd have just a smidge of salt that we'd picked up, but the answer is no. Which means, greatest journey, seal off the base, go on a digging spree? Yeah.